Kara from iStampin.com. Thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Today I am back to show you another project on some cute holiday gift packaging ideas. If you are local in the Jacksonville area, this is going to be the second project that we're going to be making at my monthly iStampin event. I do that the second Thursday of every month, and I will put a link in the description of this video so that you can find out more about it if you live locally. I'd love to have you join me. It's this Thursday, November 13th. But this is going to be the project that I'm going to be showing you today. This is using the Petite Café gift bags. These are in the holiday catalog, and you get 10 to a bag. And the really great thing about these bags is, I don't know if you'll be able, yeah, you should be able to see it. See how it's lined with plastic, which makes it food safe. So you are able to put whatever kind of holiday treats that you like to make for the holidays and put them into these Petite Café bags, and know that they will that they won't get stale or anything like that. So this is a great little idea. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing today is showing you how I stamped the stars onto the bag and how I made this cute tag. All right, so let's get started. All right, so the first thing that we are going to be doing is using the Festival of Trees stamp set. I'm going to be using this star here, and I'm going to be using Versamark ink to create the star pattern on the bag. And what I do, if you watched my video yesterday where I made the Mary box with the snowflake, I always like to start out in the center and just go at an angle. And what this Versamark ink is doing is leaving, it almost looks like a watermark onto the bag. And so I'm just going randomly. I like to go in a staggered pattern and stamp off. You want to make sure that you stamp off. That's important to give it that natural look, that it looks like it's covered in pattern paper. So just randomly stamp there, and then just fill in all the spots. And it doesn't have to be perfect. If some rows are wider than others, that's okay. It's just putting something down. Now with Versamark, this is the type of ink that we use to heat emboss. So if for some reason you wanted to heat emboss this bag, you know, this is the ink to do it with. So almost done. One more. I'll do a little bit more right here. There's a little bit of space. Okay, that looks good. All right, so now what we want to do is we want to clean the star with the Versamark ink, because we're going to be using that again. And we're going to be using Real Red. Okay, so we're just going to put that off to the side and just get a scrap of Whisper White cardstock, and then get your Real Red ink pad. Okay, so we've inked up the star in Real Red. We've got our foam pad to get a good impression, and then we're just going to stamp it right here in the center of this scrap piece of paper of Whisper White. Okay, now I'm going to be showing y'all a technique that I do for masking, because if you can see here on the tag, it has Mary just stamped right there, right under the star. It's real, the letters are real fine, real thin. Okay, now the stamp that we're going to be using actually says, I'll show you the stamp. It's this one right here. It says, "A Merry Little Wish." But what I'm going to do is I'm going to mask off the A and then the little wish and the 3 dots. And I'm just going to be inking up the Mary. So I'm going to show you how I do this. So I get Post-it notes. Just need a couple. And what I do is, I'll zoom in, hopefully y'all can see this. So I just take these Post-it notes and I'm just going to mask off the words that I do not want to get ink on there. So I'm just going to be keeping Mary uncovered. And then cover up the A. And the A is a little tricky because it's such a small part of the stamp. Okay, so just like that. Then I'm going to take my garden green and just ink up. Just ink up that Mary. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is just stamp Mary right under the star. Just line it up. Perfect. So that's what it looks like. All right, so now I'm going to take my 1-inch circle punch and just punch that out. Oops. Just line it up, make sure it's good, and then just punch that out. Perfect. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take my tag topper punch, and I am using the Trim the Tree Designer Series paper pack, and I've picked out this really small Swiss dot paper, and I'm going to, oh, I need to cut this down. Whoops, I forgot to do that. Okay, because this, it's about 1 15/16 wide, just right under 2 inches. So what I need to do is I need to cut this paper down so that I can fit it in there to make the tag. So I'm just going to use my Stampin' Trimmer real quick and just to cut this down. So I'm just going right before 2 inches. And just cut that. All right, perfect. Now I can use my tag, the angled tag topper punch, and place that in there. And then just press down and it gives me that perfect angled punch. Okay, now how I made the tree is I used the tree punch. And just to let you know that in the holiday catalog, if you purchase both of these together, you do save 15%. So if you do get the bundle, you save 15% on the 2 items. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to place the paper in there. And what I want to do though, is I want to make sure that the point of the tree is centered with the, just trying to think, do I need to cut this down? I don't think I had to cut that down, did I? Yeah, let me cut this down just a tad. And you're going to trim off just like about 1/4 inch. Okay, so what I did is I just trimmed off on the bottom just 1/4 inch. Okay, so now I can place this in here. And like I said, you want to line up the hole with the point of the tree. Okay, I'm trying to do this without getting my head in the camera. Okay, that looks good. And then just punch. And there you go. All right. So now you have a tree that you can use for another project. All right, and then you're going to take your handheld stapler right here, And we're going to staple, I'm just going to staple this on the edge of the tag. And this handheld stapler is also in the holiday catalog. And as a reminder, if you do get this, you need to make sure that you order the silver mini staples. They do not come with the stapler, so that is a separate item. So just make sure that you get the stapler plus the staples. And so there's that. Isn't that cute? All right, so let's get the bag, and I'm not going to put anything into it. It's a thick enough bag that I can just open it up like that and just close it a few times for the recording purposes. Just close it. So this is a nice high quality bag, so you can really do some nice things with this. All right, and then we are going to use the Cherry Cobbler Baker's Twine. And I'm just going to wrap this around a couple of times. Leave enough for me to make a bow. I don't need to make it that long. Perfect. Okay. And then what I did is I got both of the ends, and then I'm stringing it through the tag like so. And I put it off to the right. And then I just make a bow, just knot it. Just tie a bow. There we go. Fiddle with it until you get the bow the way you like it. Okay, and then just cut off the tails of the baker's twine to your desired length. And fiddle with the bow some more. And there you go. So I'm going to fiddle with this bow. That's why I left the tails long. That's a better one. So there you have it, ladies. Like I said, you can find all these projects in the holiday find all these products, how about that, in the holiday catalog. If you have any questions over any of the items that I use, feel free to hop on over to my blog, www.istampin.com. And like I said, if you are in the Jacksonville area and would like to make these projects, follow the link below down in the notes, the description notes, and you can find out more about it. It's this Thursday. Thanks, ladies. Have a great day. Bye.